Hey guys, your friendly neighborhood fun with AJ here again today, and today we're going to be modding the Thruxton RS by tinting the headlight yellow. First step, getting a microfiber cloth and lightly dampening it to clean off any imperfections I may have gathered in the 1,000+ miles I've had the bike. I think there is a light scratch on the lens just from riding, so that's what I'm fixing. This tint is supposed to protect too, so we'll see. So the last one was a wet cloth. Now I've got a dry microfiber cloth. I'm using cloths from, I think this is like AutoZone or O'Reilly's or something like that, just for washing, cleaning. And I'm not gonna get everything off. I know there's, like I said, scratches, but I'm gonna get what I can. So there we go. The film I got is from a company called Lamin-X. L-A-M-I-X, I believe, or maybe it's L-A-M-I-N''X rather. These are the instructions. We're going to do the dry fitting, not the wet fitting. Their guides and their online videos are not that great for install, so that's kind of why I'm making this video. They did not give me any sort of special discounting for this, and I don't like that there's tabs because that I'm probably going to have to cut off, but we'll do what we can here. Alright, here's the other side. Here's the brand. As you guys can see, they make tint, Gunsmoke, blue, yellow, and clear. I was either going to go clear for protection or yellow. I think yellow looks a little cooler with a cafe racer. Could have went clear. I would never do any of these three because I don't think it's legal for blue. And I think the dark, it's like, why would you darken your light? It makes no sense to me. All I did here is cut the plastic, pulling the Lamin-X out. It's already got some bubbles. I don't know if that's a problem or not. We'll see. So this is me holding it as like a test fitting against the light. It looks like it'll fit pretty perfect. I don't know if I maybe should do a wet application. This is, I guess, medium to large light, so maybe I should. So I decided I am going to do the wet application. I've got a spray bottle. You're supposed to peel it off, spray it once on the wet side, and then use a credit card or kind of a finisher. This is not sharp. This is a plastic kind of putty spreader, and this is exactly what, you know, more or less they said to use, and that's what I'm going to use. So we'll see how it goes. Alright, so here we go. I'm going to try this. I'm going to peel this backing off first, starting with a tab. Then I'm going to spray it with one spray of water, and then I'll slowly try to center it on the light. I'm not good at stickers and alignment, so this might turn out horribly, but it's a sticker. It'll come off. So there we go, I'm peeling already. And this is going to be tough for me to get, but I'm trying. There it is, peeled off. I'm just touching the tab. I'm going to spray it once. You guys are probably not going to be able to see it. So that's one consistent spray. Now I'm going to put it centered on the light. So I stuck it on, and this is kind of like me pushing out the air bubbles. I started with the middle. I did wet applicate it, which was essentially doing stuff like this to get bubbles out. There's still a couple bubbles, but apparently some dry out. It's not like, I wouldn't call it absolutely perfect, but it's not bad. I mean, I got the protection I wanted for the most part. And look, this is how easy you can like apply and reapply while you're initially installing it. So right now I'm using a finger method to push water out like I would, you know, old cell phone covers, but I'll probably push more with the card. So I'm still just slowly getting all the air bubbles out of the middle as best I can. Hopefully you guys can see that. I like it. I'm starting with like a round in the middle, and once again, I expect it not to look that good initially, but then over time I think the air bubbles come out. Also, as you use it in the sun, but it's pretty good. I mean, it doesn't cover the lip, but I didn't expect it to. It's pretty good. You're supposed to cut these tabs off. Well, hopefully this doesn't notch. And see, I'm just pushing lightly. bubbles out. Let's do it again. Pushing lightly from the middle, bubbles out. From the middle, bubbles out. So I did this for one reason, is I do like yellow lights. I think you're more seen at night, especially here where I am in California. However, the main reason I did this is a headlight protector, because I already got scratched on my headlight before from a rock chip. So I got as much bubbles as I can out, just using this, and also, you know, using my finger all the way around. Our next step is going to be to cut these tabs, and then another step is going to be to let it dry for a few days. So here we go. Curing time. Small air bubbles and cloudiness will disappear over time. Allow a few days to a couple weeks for film to clear. Another step I need to do. Lamin-X is very forgiving. I can confirm it is, guys. Just by reapplying, reapplying. You can remove, reinstall numerous times until satisfied. I did. Use X-Acto knife or snap blade. That worries me, but we'll see what I can do there for X-Acto knife or snap blade. Don't want to scratch anything. Alright, here's a little blade I'm using. I think this is what they call a snap blade. I call it a razor blade, but we'll see. Alright, that's what I'm left with after cutting partial tabs off. That's what I'm comfortable with. What I did is I used this as a hard backing while I cut with the X-Acto blade. It's not perfect cuts, but I'm happy with that, because if I ever want to peel this off, I'll still have something to grab, and it's not like hanging up. Here's the other side. Same thing. It's not hanging up, but I'll still have something to grab. It's not like perfectly round, but I don't think I could do that with an X-Acto knife.